Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Lakers star LeBron James gets shout-out from Kyrie Irving for stirring up media storm. Dallas Mavericks star Kyrie Irving was appreciative but also ribbed his former teammate, Los Angeles Lakers superstar LeBron James, for his viral compliment that kick-started the conversation on the NBA Finals Media Day. Shout out to LeBron for that. He knows how to stir up a media storm, get everybody in here talking about us, Irving said on June 5 during the pre-NBA Finals presser. Irving was amused that the first question was neither about his current team nor his former team Boston Celtics, their opponents in the NBA Finals that begins on Thursday, June 6, in Boston. Is that the first question? Irving replied when Joe Vardon of The Athletic asked if he saw James' podcast comments complimenting him and missing playing with him. "Oh, God, I love it. Got to love this, man." James' comments, however, came within the NBA Finals preview in his Mind the Game podcast with ESPN analyst and Lakers top coaching candidate J.J. Redick. "I will call Kyrie the Wizard all the time," James said when Redick asked him about Irving. "There was nothing on the basketball floor that Kyrie couldn't do. I'm playing like so happy and so proud and to watch him and continue his growth and whatever the case, and at the same time I'm so, mad at the same time that I am not his running mate anymore." Is that the first question? Irving replied when Joe Vardon of The Athletic asked if he saw James' podcast comments complimenting him and missing playing with him. "Oh, God, I love it. Got to love this, man." James' comments, however, came within the NBA Finals preview in his Mind the Game podcast with ESPN analyst and Lakers top coaching candidate J.J. Redick. "I will call Kyrie the Wizard all the time," James said when Redick asked him about Irving. "There was nothing on the basketball floor that Kyrie couldn't do. I'm playing like so happy and so proud and to watch him and continue his growth and whatever the case, and at the same time I'm so, mad at the same time that I am not his running mate anymore." Everything was considered, Irving told Melissa Rowland of Fox Sports on May 3. "He's a great friend of mine, a great brother of mine. We obviously played together, in Cleveland. Everybody knows our history. But there were so many different factors in between. When it comes to business decisions, you have to ask the GMs, the presidents why certain things didn't work out." James was vocal that he missed Irving. "The feeling is mutual. Definitely miss him," Irving said of the Lakers forward during the pre-NBA Finals presser on June 5. "Playing out there, just making things easier, being able to run up and down the floor, just throw the ball to somebody like that, throw it in the air, as athletic as they come. Yeah, just a mutual respect there for what we brought to the table. His leadership, my leadership style, I think it meshed very well. I was learning a lot from him that I'm appreciative for the rest of my life." Irving appreciated James' compliment. "I mean, I have a great reaction," Irving told reporters on June 5. "It's appreciated. There's a lot of gratitude there, as well." The Mavericks star also waxed nostalgic as he reminisced about his partnership with James in Cleveland that ended the city's NBA championship drought with the first 3-1 comeback in the NBA Finals history in 2016. "Man, when he says comments like that, I think back to us having those moments where we're down in a series, up in a series, we're really demanding greatness from each other," Irving said. Lakers star reportedly doesn't want J.J. Redick as head coach. "It seems like a done deal that J.J. Redick will be the next head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers." NBA insider Shams Charania reported that the Lakers have zeroed in on the 39-year-old to take the job. Redick, who will be on the broadcast team for the NBA Finals, is likely waiting for that to be over before making the move official. However, that may not be the only holdup. The latest reporting from Mark Stein of the Stein Line, subscription required, suggests that there may be another obstacle in the way of the hiring. According to him, some league sources say that Anthony Davis prefers James Borrego to take the job rather than J.J. Redick. It has been suggested in some corners of the league that Lakers star big man Anthony Davis probably prefers for James Borrego to get the job over Redick. Not only has Borrego been a head coach twice already in Orlando and Charlotte compared to Redick's lack of head coaching experience, but he and Davis overlapped briefly during Borrego's first stint with the Pelicans after Davis was drafted number 1 overall in June 2012. Mark Stein, The Stein Line. Borrego has long been a candidate for the Lakers job, and the fact that he and Davis worked together in New Orleans is a good reason why AD might prefer him. Plus, Redick's lack of experience could be a cause of concern for any superstar. Borrego has extensive assistant and head coaching experience that Davis might be valuing. Yet, it is clear that LeBron James prefers his podcast co-host J.J. Redick for the position. Considering that James is higher on the pecking order for the franchise, it makes sense that the Lakers are likely going with LeBron's preferred candidate. Whether this causes a rift between the two superstars remains to be seen. Lakers predicted to sign 12-time All-Star on bargain deal this summer. Veteran point guard Chris Paul has played for 6 different NBA teams, most recently spending his 2023-24 campaign with the Golden State Warriors. Greg Swartz of Bleacher Report predicted where some of the league's top pending free agents will end up next season, and he has Paul landing in LA to play for the Lakers. While noting Paul isn't a free agent until the Warriors make a decision on his contract for next season, Swartz believes it's likely the veteran PG is released given the amount of luxury tax relief the team would receive by waiving him. That, coupled with Paul's longtime friendship with Lakers legend LeBron James, made LA a logical destination for Paul, according to Swartz. The chance to play with LeBron James, one of his best friends, is an obvious draw as well, Swartz wrote on June 5. Both 39 years of age, Paul and James are running out of chances to share an NBA court. The Lakers could have a need at point guard as well if D'Angelo Russell declines his $18.7 million player option. With no cap space to offer, Paul will sign a 1-year, veteran minimum deal with the Lakers. In 58 games, 18 starts, for Golden State last year, Paul averaged 9.2 points, 6.8 assists, and 3.9 rebounds in 26.4 minutes per game. If Lakers starting point guard D'Angelo Russell decides to test free agency and decline his $18.7 million option, LA would be left with Gabe Vincent and Jalen Hood-Schifino as its primary point guards. Adding a player with Paul's experience might not be a bad thing if that happens. Going back to Los Angeles is the obvious choice, Swartz added. Paul's wife and children have lived in LA, while the veteran floor general has bounced around from the Oklahoma City Thunder, Phoenix Suns and Warriors. While each recent stop has gotten him close to LA, this would finally be his chance to be with his family year-round. Paul's salary for the 2024-25 season, should the Warriors keep him, would be $30 million. It's unlikely the Dubs will want to pay the 12-time All-Star that. Swartz has Paul projected to sign for $3.3 million, which would be a bargain by comparison. Eric Pincus of Bleacher Report told Jovan Buha on the May 20 episode of Buha's Block that he could see Paul wanting to play for the Lakers. Chris Paul is a real possibility, Pincus told Buha, hat tip Lakers Nation. There is a reasonable chance he gets traded or just cut by the Warriors. He and LeBron obviously have a close relationship. There is a universe where the Lakers sign Chris Paul. It makes a lot of sense to me. Is Chris coming for the minimum? I don't know. I don't want to say he comes cheap to the Lakers, but in the absence of a better offer I could see that. It's all just smoke at this point, but the 39-year-old Paul's friendship with James could very well be a key factor. Stay tuned. And you fan? What do you think of the situation of Chris Paul? Leave your opinion in the comments.